about to get this one started. It's match of the week in round 14, the very last game, the group phase of the HF Champions League. And it's Paris Saint-Germain who get us underway, attacking from right to left of your screen in their traditional dark blue kit. Their football team eliminated from the Champions League last night to another team in white, Real Madrid. So it's all about the handball players now in the French capital. And it's Nikola Karabatic looking to probe here, tries to find the line, and his brother. The ball slips away, free throw given to Luka Karabatic and PSG. There's a word of warning from the referees. It's Nikola again, into Steins in the center. Remy Lee, the only right back in the squad today, he tries to find the line this time. Batted away by Patrick Ligatvari. Here we go again. Remy Lee. The referee's really not happy with the argy-bargy in on the line there. Rasmus Lauge getting himself a warning. But he'll take that here. A minute played. Still no shot on goal. Steins. Remy Lee drifts into the center, has a look around. That shot is not a good one. Bounces wide to the left. Corrales plays it over the halfway line to Mahé. Nice move out to the left-hand side, and this quick, incisive handball from Veszprem. And it's Manu Sterling who gets his name on the scoreboard for the first time today. Karabatic trying to draw in the defenders there, but good defending by Yahya Omar. Already Blagotinšek having a word with the referees, trying to get in their ear and get in their thought process. As Kaita comes in, that's a second line player from the left wing. That's a nice pass into Karabatic on the line, through the legs of the keeper. 1-1. Mahé looking for the immediate response. Ball into Blagotinšek, but that was more attacker foul than anything else, I reckon. The referees are going to give the free throw. And a 2-minute suspension as well for dragging in the back of the defender or the attacker. Seems a little bit harsh. Nikola Karabatic here after just 2 minutes of play. Let's see if the replay gives us a little bit more insight. Not well, the shirt being dragged over Blagotinšek's head, but besides that, not so much. Chanty, who gets a start in between the posts, waiting to face his first shot of the night. A rare start for him, usually it is Vincent Girard. Ball across to Omar. Yahya Omar lays it off, nice pass in, and easily plays past the keeper. 2-1 Veszprem. Chanty faced 2 shots so far, no saves for him. Lifts the left leg and placed easily through. So 2 fairly straightforward goals here in the opening 3 minutes for Veszprem. They're a man up now as well, and Steins tries to find a gap, and he does exactly that. Nice movement there by Luke Steins. Draws the team's level at 2-2. Nice outside switch as well, bringing Steins into the attack at full speed, and after that it's really hard to stop him. Nice ball across again. It's a good incisive play. Once again, nice pass across by Yahya Omar. And this time Chanty gets the right way but couldn't make the stop. First of the day for Quentin Mahé. So I did hint at a high-scoring affair today. Bit of exhibition-style handball, and so far we're seeing it. 5 goals. Steins tries to break through again. He's giving that big centre block a bit of trouble here in the opening minutes. Wouldn't be surprised to see him prod and probe all day long. Ligatvari stepping back, and that's exactly what he wants. Good covering by Lauge, though. Miguel Hansen in the attack. Little 1-2 with Steins. Steins cuts inside the center again, lays it off to Remy Lee. Remy Lee, ball across the Steins again, into the line. Oh, it's a good save up high by Rodrigo Corrales. The ball goes over the sideline. So it remains a PSG ball for now. Reveal. Shot at the only part of his body that was up there. And right hand floating up high, and PSG have done well to kill that 2-minute suspension. Karabatic back on court. That's a good breakthrough between 1 and 2 on the right-hand side. Nadim Remili looking at full fitness here. That's a really good response down the other end. Manu Serlek with a dodgy pass out to him, but he managed to compose himself and get the shot off. Not a great angle. And that's 4 goals in the opening 5 minutes conceded by Gentil. Like a confidence-boosting stop of any kind here. Karabatic off to Steins, a space on the left-hand side. Great movement and a good finish. And Yahya Omar was trying to get across, but it looked like there was contact with his face. I think it was from the line player at the time, so he stayed down. Luke Steins couldn't care less, however. He saw the gap and went for it. Let's have a look at it again. And it was his own player, in fact. It was Laz Blagotinchek who's got his hand across and collided with Yahya Omar. Still fair play to Omar, tried to make his way back after getting smacked in the head like that, but Steins was just too quick, and he draws PSG level. 2 goals already for the speedy Dutchman. So we haven't seen too many settled attacks here from Veszprem. Here is one, ball across to Makeda, who's filling in for Omar. Oh, shot down low, kick save by Gentil. Stood his ground well. Would have been a really nice goal to see if that one went in, but fair play to Gentil. Stood his ground and knocked that one away with the standing right leg. Makeda now, and that's the second save and a fast break opportunity down the left-hand side for Luke Steins. 3 in the opening 6 minutes for Lukey boy. And PSG have the lead. Lauga across to Makeda, cuts inside, doesn't fancy it on the right-hand side. Decides to slow things down again. And the PSG crowd continuing to give it their all here, particularly the ultras up at the top behind the Veszprem goal at the moment. Lauga across to Makeda, he's got all the space in the world there, finds an angle, finds a gap between the arms, and looks like he's going to get a 2-minute suspension. Oh, well, that is unfortunate. And he was trying to claim that he was outside of the circle as he got hit by the ball, but the rule there is that if you interfere with the throw off, and you get a 2-minute suspension, one of the softest 2-minute suspensions you could get in handball. It's a pity for Jorge Makeda. He did well to score the goal just seconds before that. There's the goal again. You can see him try and make his way back. Gets hit on the back, and that stops Karabatic from getting the quick throw off. Ergo, 2-minute suspension. So Adrian Sipos is in the center of defense now, alongside Blagotinchek. Karabatic out to the wing, gets it back again, recycled. Hansen, Nicola, and he takes the contact from Adrian Sipos well, who threw a shoulder in. You'd expect nothing less from him. But Nikola Karabatic expected it, gave as good as he got and dropped it over the shoulder of Corrales. Really nice finish there. Well, he got a touch on that, Rodrigo, but couldn't keep it out. And PSG have the lead again, 6-5. Peter Nenadic now coming in at right back. It's an unusual sight with Omar being treated for that collision to the head, and Makeda out for a suspension. Oh, good breakthrough there. Well, he goes down heavily, looks in real discomfort. Hopefully nothing too serious. The trainer's being brought on by the referees, and he seems okay. Contomahe went in where it hurt there. A smirk from Remili. He was the man who got beaten by it, and a little shove as he collides with Luka Karabatic. Remili saying I was doing nothing, but the referee saw a little shove. that was enough for him to get a suspension now. It's suspensions galore here in the opening 8 minutes. And he's going off a bit gingerly there, Kanto Mahe, but I think he's okay. So now, Peter Nenadic, he just came in at right back, and now he's going to take the first penalty of the day. Facing Jan Jonti, who keeps him stranded, places it into the bottom left-hand corner, 6-6. For both teams, a man short now. Veszprem still 23 seconds left on the suspension as we see that penalty scored by Nenadic moments ago. Looks like Yahi Omar is ready to come back on, looking a bit shaken. He'll be fine. Ball across. Sole on the wing. Nikola Karabatic at right back at the moment. He tries to find a way through. He does, but it's saved by the hip of Rodrigo Corrales. So with that, Corrales will come off now. Veszprem back up to full strength, so Corrales can come back on. The briefest of spells on the sideline. Ball across to Omar, doesn't fancy it, good defending there by Toft Hansen. Nenadic now, he loves this, ball between the legs of his own player though, not a great pass. As soon as I say he loves it, he made a mistake. Usually in those situations, he just lets rip. Now it's PSG's turn to slow things down, kill the remaining 35 seconds left on Ramili's suspension. Stein's getting the ball moving here, injecting a bit of pace, looking for the pass across, but he's held up by the big center block. He won't mind that. Takes a few more seconds off the clock. Line switch, Karabatic to Karabatic. Ball into Steins again, cuts across to the right. Nikola Karabatic into the line. Keeps that ball moving out with Sole on the wing now. He goes in as a second line player. Hand up for passive play. Shot's going to have to come in. Will it? Oh, it's a nice move. Nikola Karabatic sends them off. Oh, for a 2-minute suspension as well. It's the old 1-2. Really nice movement there from the right back position, Nikola Karabatic. Bigotvari caught out. Manages to get the shot off while having his right shoulder dragged out of him. So it's 7-6 now to Paris Saint-Germain, and they're man up again. Omar, the wing switch. Mardic getting a rare touch on the ball in this game so far. Omar. Mahe waiting in the right back position now. Yahia in the center. Shot right down the middle of the goal. Easily stopped by Jonti. An overlap on the left-hand side here. Ball out to Steins. Cuts inside. Oh, nice movement. Luke Steins sends Kanto Mahe to the floor. Could have gone for the shot immediately, but yeah, he decided one more step across won't hurt. Open up the angle a little bit. He can beat any man one-on-one. 4 from 4 here from Luke Steins. Well, the prolific goal scorer in this game so far. And with that, PSG, 2 goals to the good. Mahe looking for the line, decides against it. Lauga. Ball cut across. Lauga with a bit of fortune though, as he tried to find the line. It was cut out right into his hands. And a fairly straightforward goal for him to score down the other end. Quick response by PSG, and Luka Karabatic restores the 2-goal lead. That's Luke Steins at the heart of it all again, really causing a lot of trouble with this Veszprem defense. Sterling looking to come around, sent back out to his wing. Empty switch brings Omar into the center. Chance to find Nielsen on the line. He's got space on the left-hand side there. Bounce pass across isn't a great one, but collected eventually. And the shot blocked on the way through, picked up by Jonti. Steins wants to put some pressure on. Remilly looks to go alone from about 11 meters out. And Corrales hadn't really settled between his posts. He was scampering back, and Remilly saw it. You can see never really in position to make the save there. All he had to do was beat the defenders. He did exactly that to give PSG a 3-goal lead, the largest lead of the game so far. And with it, the 10-goal mark. Mahe, Lauga, Rasmus Lauga, a bit of fortune again. Well, he's taking his shots, they're going in some way or another. Almost stolen, ball across to Karabatic. He came off his foot though this time. No joy for Luke Steins. This game being played at a frenetic pace. You expected as much coming into this one. How do we know that PSG cannot finish in the top 2 in the group? It's Barca and Kielce going straight through to the quarterfinals. Omar lays it off to Lauga. Mahe, nice pass out. Oh, and then finally a ball out to the wing, and Gasper Marguch, who's been waiting patiently for 13.5 minutes, gets his goal. Oh, it's a good steal by Yahya Omar. Really good steal. And all of a sudden, Veszprem with an opportunity to draw themselves level with 3 goals in a matter of minutes. It's been a really nice response from going 10-7 down. As I look down below, Peter Nenadic readying himself to come on. Lauga into the center. And once again, Rasmus Lauga. 10-10. Steins all the way through. Good save. Picked up by Omar. Fast break opportunity for Manu Sterlek. And all of a sudden, from a 10-7 down, Veszprem take an 11-10 lead. PSG looked the better side. All of a sudden, they have to recalibrate a little bit here. As we approach the quarter-hour mark, Sterlek. 3 goals for him already tonight. That is Miguel Anson, who's in at left back now. Matthew Grabi goes in as a second-line player from the left wing. Adrian Sipos happy to take on the Steins challenge. Steins will go at him again. Remy Lee to the center. He goes alone. Corrales saves that one straightforward enough. Fast break opportunity right down the center to Andy Nielsen. And it's a 5-goal run for Veszprem. Timeout has to be coming. There it is for Raul Gonzalez and PSG. Wow, how quickly is that turned around? Let's listen to the coaches. Corrales still looking very frustrated with his defense there as he saw them allow Luke Steins to tear through them. And despite Luke Steins really dominating for PSG in the attack, a quick fire 5-goal run for Veszprem. I've seen them take the lead. Not that it bothers the ultras up there too much. They're still giving it socks. As I said before, after PSG's elimination from the Football Champions League last night, the fans of Paris put all their eggs into the handball basket now for the rest of the season. Remy Lee across to Steins. Steins, ball to Hansen, saved at the near post. And that's a good save by Corrales. read that one really well. Hansen locked and loaded in a perfect position for him to shoot, but Rodrigo Corrales with another save. And now Veszprem can take their time here, facing a 5-1 defense for the first time today. That'll mean space elsewhere if they can unlock it. It proved to be a challenge for them against Barca a couple of weeks ago, a challenge they did not pass. So smart from Gonzalez and PSG to take this on. Let's see if they learn from it. Oh, it's a good move. Really good. Peter Nenadic. And took full advantage there of the defense biting on his fake. And Shipchak down the other end ends the barren spell for PSG. 6 goals in a row before that for Veszprem. Shipchak with his first touch of the game, really. Finds a way past Corrales and makes it a 2-goal game again. Benoit Concu, the man at the top of the 5-1 defense, looking to interfere here. Ball into Nielsen, and it's simple stuff. It's working a treat for Veszprem. Ball across to Hansen. Steins gets it on the run, almost leaves it behind him. Remily has a word as Toft Hansen will make his way off court and allow Shipchak to come back in on the line of the attack. Anti-switch brings Remily into the centre now. Shipchak moving off the ball and trying to find some space for himself, but Remily happy to take on that centre block. No joy this time. Steins to Hansen. Hansen has a look around for the pass. Steins on the left-hand side now. Back out to Miguel Hansen. The referee's really not happy with the over-aggressive defending. And it's a 2-minute suspension for Adrian Sipos. Big bad Sipos. Got a penchant for 2-minute suspensions. There wasn't too much in that, though. You have to say it was a bit soft, a little shove. I mean, Kamil Shipchak can deal with that. Oh, nice move by Karabatic, but it's another save and a fast break opportunity. Manu Sterlik on the left-hand side. He rides the challenge and scores on the break for a 4-goal lead for Telekom Veszprem. Real trouble here for PSG all of a sudden, who looked so comfortable until about 5 minutes ago, and then Veszprem just turned it up a notch, or a few notches, and Manu Sterlik having a field day out in the left wing so far. Nikola Karabatic muscles his way through. Doesn't do it the pretty way on that occasion, but they all count the same. And that's what PSG needed. In the centre, Rasmus Lauge drifting in from the left-hand side, looking to help out. It'll be a 2-2, 2 line players, 2 backcourt players. That shot right down the centre, picked up by Karabatic. Remily, ball out to the left-hand side to Mathieu Grabil. Oh, what a save, Rodrigo Corrales. Ah, he had all the space, but went for the post when the keeper was waiting. Bit of mind games there by Rodrigo. Look at that again, the left-hand side of the goal, open as you like. But Corrales saves it down low to the right. Grabil again, this time goes for the near post. And he makes up for his miss. I'll give him a bit of reprieve. Well, this game ebbing and flowing incredibly. Not even 20 minutes played. We've had 28 goals on the scoreboard. Both teams with fairly substantial leads in this first half as well. So as soon as you get them, that they start to be eaten away. That seems to be the way this game is going. And it's another counter-attack now. And a bit of a soft one. Remily bounced it past the keeper. 1-goal game. And that was a bit of a disaster for Veszprem in attack. Just stuck the hand out there, and the ball came loose, and Remily, well, he's not going to miss from there. Red Corrales as well. And this 5-1 defense seems to be working a treat for PSG, although on that occasion it was more of an unforced error. Mate Lekoi into the center for the first time today. He's come in for Lauga, leaves that ball behind him, picks it up again, out to Omar. Omar with space, being dragged down. I think that'll be a penalty. Is there going to be more to that? Yeah, there will be a 2-minute suspension as well for Benoit Concu. You see, he lost his footing there, Concu, but held on to Omar. That was the mistake. And that's his first suspension of the day. So Peter Nenadic scored 1 already tonight. Can he make it 2 against Jan Jonty? He can indeed. So 2 from 2 from the 7-meter line, and a 2-goal difference between the sides. Ferran Sole comes back in on the wing with the suspension for Concu. We're seeing Hansen in the center momentarily, but after the line switch, he'll make his way out to the left-back position, and Steins on the ball will go into the center. Remy Lee stays where he is on the right-hand side. Hansen momentarily in on the line. Ball back to Steins, looking for a way through. Ball out to Sole. Near post save by Corrales. Read that one well. Ferran Sole, fellow Spanish international. Didn't have the best of angles to run into. Not your classic right wing shot there, and you could feel it as well as he went in. Nenadic. Oh, Peter Nenadic behind the back, and it's a 1-2, a goal, and a 2-minute suspension. He was in two minds about going for it and decided, wow, why not? And Remy Lee bought it, challenged him, and gets a suspension. Good composure by Nenadic to ride that challenge, take the hit, and flick one in behind the back. So the suspensions continue to flood in, 2 of them now for PSG, so they have to be careful now. They're playing 5v6, but without a goalkeeper. Give the ball away here. There's nobody at home. Steins tries to earn himself a penalty. Just a free throw, but a suspension on top of that. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for PSG. Let's look at it again. Kanto Mahe with a bit of a needless shove in the end. I think a hint of inside defending as well. So that means we're 5v5 in attack. Still 25 seconds left on the first of PSG's 2-minute suspensions. That one for Concu. Hansen. Steins will love this space. Sipos has to be careful here. The challenge is good, but he can't overdo it. He'll feel a little bit exposed in this situation. Adrian Sipos, one-on-one against Steins. Karabatic now back in, 6v5 all of a sudden. Nikola Karabatic almost leaves it behind him, tries to find the wing. Oh, it's a brilliant interception, and a shot as well. Oh, goodness me. That is a glorious moment for Peter Nenadic. Steal in the air and lets the shot go before he lands. Look at that one again. Great vision. I didn't steal it in the air. I'm giving him too much credit, but he stole it, and leaning back gets the shot away. Really good vision there. Almost gets another steal, but instead it's a 2-minute suspension. And it's Adrian Sipos again, suspension number 2 for him. That puts him in real foul trouble all of a sudden, with a long way to go in this game. And again, it's on Luke Steins, a bit of a needless shove on the back, and that'll mean he's going to be gone for a while, maybe until the start of the second half. Luke Steins causing plenty of trouble all around. And now it's 6v4. We have to keep the ball moving here. No point in wasting time. Steins Karabatic. All out to the wing, and I don't think the wings ever like these situations, really. These 6v4 situations, almost too easy for them. Too much time to think about it. I want to play it down the center. If it was up to me, but it does go out to the wing. And no mistake there, Ferran Sole. He throws away my theory on that one. He did have acres of space, though, Ferran Sole, with Nenadic down on the ground. So PSG back within 3. The first of Veszprem suspensions will now be over. Nenadic to Omar. Nenadic again. Oh, does well. Draws in the defender. Germain uses his body to blindside the goalkeeper and just whips it around him. Hansen. Karabatic. Still 40 seconds left on this second suspension for Adrian Sipos. PSG can't take their time here, but they are looking a bit rushed. 4 goals down on the scoreboard. They're trying to force things to happen. Mahe and Nielsen stepping out. Oh, Nikola Karabatic. Happy to take on the shot from 9 meters there, and looks like every time I see him, his right shoulder is getting more and more powerful again. Keeper sent down low early there. Corrales made his bed, but he got sent the wrong way in the end. With 3.5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left rather in this first half. Well, I promised a high-scoring game. It's proving to be so far. Veszprem looking to bring up the 20-goal mark already. Lekoi shot blocked by Grabil. Out over the end line. Corner throw for Veszprem, who are now back up to full strength again. So 7v7. And around goes Mahe from the left wing. Ball to Lekoi. And a timeout call there by Momir Ilic. Must be pretty happy with how things are going so far in the attack. Let's hear what he has to say.
My mistake. This was my mistake. Okay, good. Hey, listen, Makeda. Listen, Makeda. We have 6 passes, Momo. No problem. It's here. I want. Punt, Make, pass. Come, Andreas, come to Konku and play 2 against 2 with Konku. Okay, here, play 2 against 2. I want Konku in this situation now. If 6-0? If 6-0, hey, if 6-0, it's asset directly plus Buda for Makeda. Guys, run back, take on.
So Momir Ilic just giving the solution here. It's funny, he just lets the players chat away for a few seconds. Like, okay, now it's my turn. Here's what we're going to do. So 6 passes left. Hand is up for passive play. There was the first of them. Ball back to Lekoi. Nenadic into the line. Bit of a battle there, saved at the near post, and a chance for PSG to break now. Karabatic takes it over the halfway line. Good speed as well. Great pass into the line. Off the post, picked up by Germain. He tries to spin it past the keeper. He does so, but it's wide to the right, and with that, a 2-minute suspension as well for Kotame in the heat of the battle. And that was, I think, for the challenge on Karabatic, which I think was bordering on legal. Let's look at that again. He comes in from the side. I think that was okay. Maybe the shove afterwards. And Grabil just didn't fancy the angle. Great pass into Toft Hansen there. That was unfortunate to come off the post. So another suspension. There haven't been too many times where we've gone 7v7 for an extended period of time in this game. Jorge Makeda in a right back movement there from Nielsen on the line. Sterling tries to beat his man. He recognises that Hansen is maybe not the most willing of defenders. Here we go again. Nenadic across the Lekoi. There's a nice overlap opportunity, but it spills out of his hands, and it's an empty net to shoot into for Nadim Remili. A 2-goal game. The game continues to ebb and flow here. Not sure exactly what happened there. I think it was solid defending, but more of an attacker error again. Lekoi. Ball across to Makeda. Oh, good save. Kick save. And is it going to go in? Is the kick save going to go in? Oh, just about kept out. It's an empty net to shoot into, though. And, well, this game has absolutely everything. I thought we were going to see a kick save go in at the other end, something I've only seen once before. That was kept out by Lekoi. Keeper couldn't get back in time, and in the end it was Nikola Karabatic who had an empty net to shoot into from the sideline. Just had to set himself up, and he makes it a 1-goal game. Goal number 5 for Nikola Karabatic. Makeda continues to try and battle his way through. He's not had too much joy here. Sterling comes off again. Mahe comes back in on the left wing. Konku continues to try and disrupt. Ball into Andy Nielsen on the line. That's going to be a penalty. And an attempt at defending there by Miguel Hansen. But really it would be better off leaving him be in that situation. Saying he got his hands on the ball, but you can see it again. He was defending inside the entire time. And it's Peter Nenadic again. Gets a lovely reception from the crowd. Nenadic, oh, got a touch to it. Gentil, but he couldn't keep it out. Finally, Veszprem got to the 20-goal mark. 38 goals already in this half. And there's still a good 40 seconds left. Goal number 7 for Peter Nenadic tonight. He scored a variety of them as well. Steins, empty switch, brings Remili into the center. Remili tries to find the line. Shipjack, oh, good save with a penalty. And inside defending, I think from behind as well. Good touch on it by Corrales to keep it out. But Shipjack did all he could. Look at that again. You can see just the foot there of the defender from the replay inside as he challenges him. And after giving away a penalty moments ago, Miguel Hansen now steps up to take one. The first time tonight against Rodrigo Corrales. 16 seconds left on the clock in this first half. Hansen fakes it once. Keeper goes the right way, but not enough. Couldn't get a touch on it. 10 seconds left. One last opportunity to shoot. Nenadic right down the center. 2 seconds left, the ball flicked into play there, and at the end of the first half, it's 20-19. And the ball, after it was knocked out of play, lands in my hands. That's why the momentary silence as I threw that one back in. But what a first half here. Incredible stuff. I promised a goal fest, and that's what we got in the end. Vincent Girard, who will start in the second half. His first action. He is the number 1 between the posts for PSG, but hasn't had an opportunity in this game yet. Gentil did make some decent saves, but overall just looked a little bit out of his depth. Hence the 20 goals from Veszprem in the first half, and it is the team in white, the away side from Hungary, who get us started in this second half of Match of the Week. It's Chris O'Reilly with you, live courtside in the Stade Pierre de Coubertin. And as I mentioned just before the break, both teams having opportunities to take control. Neither of them really could. And this is where it's left us, just one goal between the sides. And it's Rasmus Lauger in the centre here at the start of the second half. Lays it off for Yahia Omar. That shot over the top, and the referee's happy with the defending. So Luke Steins looking to counter here. Ball out to the left-hand side. Little 1-2. Oh, good save at the near post by Corrales, and a fast break opportunity for Gasper Marguc. He puts it away, and there's your first goal of the second half. So second half, picking up where it left off. Non-stop attacking. Nice play there. And the combo of Karabatic and Steins working well, but on that occasion, Luke Steins denied. And most of the counter-attacking from Veszprem was happening down the left wing, but this time Gasper Marguc on the right wing. Nikola Karabatic gets his first of the second half. Bounces that one past Corrales. Lauga goes for the far post. He's denied by Gerard, and away come PSG. Nice bounce pass. This time Luke Steins makes no mistake. And PSG are level, 21-21 after 90 seconds of this second half. Both teams really going at this hammer and tongs, and you love to see it. The referees calling a halt to this, not happy with what was happening in on the line. With Blagotinšek and Karabatic battling in there on the line. But interesting to see that alongside Blagotinšek in the centre of defence is Adrian Šipoš, who has got himself two 2-minute suspensions already in this match, so he's in real foul trouble. One more and his game is over. But they throw him back in at the start of the second half. Kanto Mahe on the empty switch, lays it off to Omar. Yahia Omar shoots it straight at the keeper. Solid save by Vincent Girard, and Steins tries to go through alone, lays it off eventually to Konku, who decides against pushing it here. PSG saw what he wanted to do with it and just got his body in the right place at the right time. So for the first time really today, PSG slow things down. They've really pushed the pace really hard today. You can see that it is reflected on the scoreboard. Karabatic tries to lay it off to Steins, and it's intercepted, but the referees from Portugal blow the whistle. Luke Steins has a word with them. Just gets a free throw. Not sure what he was complaining about. Oh, you can see it was Lauga holding his jersey as he tried to get a hand on the ball. Steins in the centre, receives it from Remeli. Karabatic goes on the left-hand side. That ball is spilled loose, and from one Karabatic to another, Luka picks that up off the ground, and hand bound to come up from passive play now in a moment. PSG keep pushing. Second line in from the left wing. Remeli somehow finds a gap between the big centre block and sends the keeper the wrong way. Well, he was expecting his block to have that one covered. They didn't. Ball behind the back. Out to Sterlek. Near post into the top left-hand corner by Manu Sterlek. A quick response by Veszprem. 22-22. Remeli. Oh, it's a poor pass. I think Karabatic a bit to blame for that as well. Both of them a bit lackadaisical. Ball out to the right-hand side. Gasper Marguc puts it away. Well, I jokingly predicted to a couple of people 43-41 at the end of this game. I won't tell you who I predicted to get that, but at the moment that scoreline looking fairly likely. The fans in here loving it, regardless of being treated to a real attacking fest here. The handball purists maybe not enjoying it so much. As Nadim Remeli steps up again, 2 goals in quick succession from outside the 9-meter area for the only left-hander in the backcourt today for PSG. No Christopans today, and Remeli, who only came back into the fray after a broken foot just before Christmas. He's looking like he's recovered well. He did say in an interview to Kevin Domas that that break might have been the best thing for him. He feels completely refreshed now and feels like a completely different person to the man who was playing for basically 18 months straight before that. And here he is in the ball again after another unforced error, this time by Veszprem in the attack. Ball into Karabatic, tries to go one way, then the other, but good defending by Sipos. And save down low by Corrales. Really good stop. Looked like it was going for the bottom corner. But he just kept that trailing leg strong and it came flying off it over the crossbar. See some players from the French national team watching the occasion today, and what an occasion to watch as well. French team of the women's side, Olympic champions as well as the men. So a few of them were in Tokyo together, both of them winning gold, a historic couple of days for French handball. That shot came off both posts, I think the crossbar as well. No room for sentiment here, ball across, oh goodness me, well, there's so many options there. Lauga waiting in the left-back position, acres of space. 1, 2, both posts. That's unfortunate for Luka Karabatic. Steins orchestrating things in the center, looking to get his line player into position. Around comes Kaita from the left wing. Steins looking to use him, he does as well. Off the crossbar, that's unfortunate. Lagotinchek picks it up eventually, gets a hand from Corrales, who tells him to get motoring down the other end of the court. And we're seeing some really nice, innovative attacking play from both teams, creating chances as well. Almost like it's a training match sometimes, but not always coming off perfectly. Lauga to Mahé. He gets a bit of luck there as the block takes it past the keeper. Anton Mahé won't mind, however. And it's Veszprem with a 2-goal lead now, and that pass into the line, but Toft Hansen was down. Good steal by Steins. Remili picks it up, looks to go right at the defense. Steins breaks through, spins it past the keeper. Penalty earned. Drew the foul nicely there, and although the spin didn't find a way past Corrales over the line, he drew the contact from Lagotinchek and earned the penalty. There's a steal as well from one end to another. Big Steins getting stuck in for PSG, and Mikkel Hansen will try and convert that into a goal from the penalty line. He does exactly that. PSG are back within one. With that, Paris rings around the Stade Pierre de Coubertin. It's wonderful to see this arena completely full on a Thursday night for an occasion like this. There's been a bit of criticism over the years about PSG fans, but they really are stepping up for their club in recent years, and particularly this season. It's a great breakthrough by Lauga. It's a heavy challenge as well from behind. Save by Gerard won't count. It's a penalty. It's a little shove there from his fellow Dane, Henrik Toft Hansen. Yet again, Peter Nenadic steps up and gets a welcome of boos around the arena. It hasn't bothered him so far today. 7 goals, make that 8. 4th from the penalty line. Shipshack back in on the line in the attack. And there is a bit of a worry in a game flowing as much as this one. Shipshack, as an attacking player, well, you see his value as an attacking player, but he's not going to get off in time, and that is the worry there. If they're not able to get the stronger defenders in on time, and they're punished down the right-hand side with Gasper Margic the joint top scorer this season coming into the game with Nenadic. Nenadic is going to take a lead after this one. That is the worry with Šipčák. He's a very good attacking player, but just doesn't seem to offer as much in defense. And if he's going to have to come off, he really doesn't have much time to come off. We saw that in play there. Batted away by Lauga. Fast break opportunity. Manu Sterlek looks to go alone. Good coverage by Luke Steins. Really good stuff, and the crowd get up on their feet to applaud that. There are a few men who can match Manu Sterlek for pace on the counter-attack, and Luke Steins is one of those, and they have a little word with each other afterwards. Good coverage there. You have to give love for that in a high-scoring game like this. Moments of defensive play like that are all the more important. Lauga. Ball into the line, but he's being dragged out from behind. Referees say no, though. Ball across, and Nadim Remili on the counter again. Plenty of space for him. Oh, and he bounces it over the crossbar. And now he's going to owe the entire team a round of drinks for that one. Lauga. Ball out to the wing. Sterling, not a great angle, but uses the goalkeeper's leg to slide that one in. And it's Veszprem. Have a 3-goal lead. All of a sudden it could have been cut down to 1 there, but Remili smacked it too hard off the ground. Sterling using Gerard there. Romir Ilic watches on. I said that a couple of weeks ago. He looks fitter now than he did as a player. Probably go in and give a good 15 minutes if he's asked to. Moment, pretty happy with what he's seeing from his team, I'd say. As Lauga from 11 meters lays it off to Šipos, and Adrian Šipos gets himself a rare goal. Remili into the line. This time the referees say there was a foul, and it's a 2-minute suspension. Is that Adrian Šipos? It is, and if so, that's the end of his game. Just got himself a goal, but that'll be a red card for his 3rd 2-minute suspension. Officially been given the red card yet. He makes his way down to the end of the bench. He'll have to make his way off the court now. He knows as well as anyone 3 2-minute suspensions means the end of his game. And finally, the red card is brandished by the referees. That's unfortunate. That was a bit of a soft one to give away as well. And it means that PSG are a man up now for the next 2 minutes of play. Hansen, Karabatic, looks to go alone, lays it off eventually to Šipčák, and not an ideal way to deal with this 6-on-5 situation. Trying to force it in on the line. Veszprem online, the clock is ticking down. Referees eventually blow the whistle. That was 25 seconds gone, and basically nothing coming from it. Referees want to get something swept up on the floor over there, or get the towels out of the way. That's what they had the problem with. Towels in and around the goals. Corrales apologizes, and looks like we're ready to go again. 42 minutes played, second half flying by. Veszprem with a good 4-goal lead now. Ball into the line, spills loose. Šipčák tries to make something happen. It's saved by Corrales, and a free throw given again. Frustration on the face of the Veszprem defenders, but they're dealing with this situation well. They're a man down here, but it doesn't look like it. Hansen, ball across to Grabil on the wing. In again, Kamil Šipčák. This time, 3rd time lucky, finds a bit of space for himself, and he dispatches the goal to bring PSG back within 3. So Benoit Kunku comes out on the top of this 5-1 defense again. Tonton Mahé comes into the center of attack and has a word with Lauga. Looking to get things moving again. Lions are waiting in between 2 and 3 here. It's Blagotinšek in the attack. Omar. Oh, and left behind by Lauga, and a chance to break here. There's no goalkeeper at home. Nikola Karabatic with another empty net goal, not his first one today. There's been a few occasions like that where passes just haven't gone to hands. Simple mistakes, and that's allowing PSG to come back into the contest here. Goal number 7 for Karabatic. Veszprem now back up to full strength. Ball into Blagotinšek, and got a hand to it there, Gerard, but it's happened a few times in this second half. He's getting his hands to the ball, but not keeping it out. Remily Steins comes off the foot of the defender. A free throw given. Steins not wanting to mess around here. Switch brings Karabatic into the center. Back out to Remily, tries to find the line, and a bit of a flop there, but the referees saw there was some contact, and enough contact from Patrick Digadvari to earn him now a 2-minute suspension. And as soon as they get back up to full strength, another suspension. And it really is suspensions galore so far today. Just looking over here. 9 suspensions for Veszprem, 4 for PSG in this game so far. Nevertheless, Veszprem in the lead. Remily to Hansen. Remily standing, needs to keep the ball moving. This time gets it on the move, but Hansen back into the center. You have to be smarter about this. Miguel Hansen into the line, that's smart enough. Oh, good save, Corrales. The shot wasn't great. Corrales stood tall, and let's see, Kamil Szybczak wanted to get off court as quickly as possible after that free shot. So much of the goal to aim for, trying to place it over his shoulder in the end. Corrales did well to stay tall against his former teammate. Veszprem take their sweet time here and kill as much of that 2-minute suspension as possible. The scoring efficiency between the teams really growing wider and wider. PSG down to 57%, which really isn't good enough at this level. Mahé cuts inside, Kanto Mahé into Nielsen. And again, Gerard goes the right way, but somehow that one squeezes between his legs. Good finish by Andy Nielsen. Ball behind the back, keeps the ball moving. Out to Konku on the right wing, Benoit Konku. It's in a 3-goal game. That was nice play. That's exactly the kind of play they need in these situations. When they're a man up, keep the ball moving as quickly as possible. The chances will come, rather than trying to force it in the center somehow. Mahé at pace, that spills out of the hands of Nielsen. Referee happy with the defending, and away comes Luke Steins in the center, plays it out to Hansen. Steins into Toft Hansen. Steins to Remily, and it's saved down low by Corrales, but penalty called. Another fine stop from the big man. Just a little contact there. I think it was Andy Nielsen who made the touch really unnecessary as well. Tried to come across, but he was inside, and, well, penalty yet again. Miguel Hansen will face Vladimir Tsupara. For the first time today, he comes in to face this penalty. Corrales having a good game overall, but it's Tsupara to face this from 7 meters, and he can't do anything about it. Miguel Hansen makes it a 2-goal game. Back in round one, when these two teams faced, it was PSG who held the lead at half-time and held the lead into the final quarter before Veszprem turned it around and scored a victory in the end. PSG will be looking to do the exact same, but that will not help their cause. It's a goal. And a 2-minute suspension on top of that. The old 1-2, Remy Lee screaming at the referees, and with that, as you can see, his third suspension. And it's a red card now for him. So PSG now without a left-hander in the backcourt. That will not help their cause whatsoever. Remy Lee straight down the tunnel. Very frustrated with that and with himself. Look at it again, nice movement there by Rasmus Lauge. And a fine game so far. There's the other man with a red card, Adrian Šipoš. So one apiece here. The 2-minute suspensions continue to flow almost as regularly as the goals do. Steins. To Ferran Sole, who's in at right back now. I was wondering if they were going to stick in one of the right wings at right back. That's what they've done. Let's see how he fits into the position. I've never seen Ferran Sole play at right back before. This is an experience for me, perhaps for you as well. Here he is on the ball, breaks through, and well, didn't look particularly pretty, but he got the ball in the back of the net. That's all that matters. Ferran Sole gets his first goal from the right back position. Nice movement there, good blocking as well by Šipčák, and it's stolen by Mikkel Hansen. Of all people, he plays it off to Sole. The unlikely defender and the unlikely right back combining there, and they decide to slow it down after all. They'll bring off the keeper so they can even up the odds. 6-on-6. Good steal by Mikkel Hansen. Just quick off the mark there ahead of Jorge Maqueda. Line switch. Steins into the center. To Sole. Ferran Sole. Get a bit more confident now. Ball in to Šipčák. And he finds it in off the far post. 1-goal game. Suddenly, the crowd comes to life again. Ball out to the wing. The referees call a halt. Not exactly sure why. To see what exactly the problem was. You can see, and at the other end, Luc Steins stays down. He took a heavy challenge as he kept the ball moving there. Here he is again. Staying down there, looking a bit innocuous, that challenge. But nothing innocuous about running into Blagotinšek. One of the toughest players to face, and one that you always feel the day after. That's what I'm told, at least. Thankfully, I've never had to experience it. Now, this time, ball goes out to the right wing, and saved by Jan Gentil, who's come back in. Another twist in the tail with 11 minutes left to play. Sterlek, who's been so good in the break today, hasn't had too many opportunities from set wing positions. This time, Gentil with the stop. Karabatic back into the center. As Steins had to be treated. He's off for the next 3 attacks, so it's the Karabatic and Hansen duo at left and centre back. Reveal goes in as a second line player from the left wing. Sole tries to break through, he does, and kept out by Corrales. Good effort from the Spanish keeper. Lauge lays it off to Maqueda. Did well to draw in the defence as well and create just a glimmer of space for Jorge Maqueda, who now tries to get back, left behind by Karabatic. And PSG trying to force things to happen. Find themselves 2 goals down and without the ball all of a sudden. Great effort there by Corrales, and nice movement by Lauge to create that opportunity for Maqueda. This game really has had everything. The scoring has slowed down just a little bit in the second half, as you'd expect. So there'll be no 43-41, but still, it's giving us everything. And it's Andy Nielsen with a quick little spinneroo as he gets his hands on the ball. He's one of the best players for turning around and shooting immediately once he gets his hands on the ball. Doesn't waste any space or time. That pass cut out by Lauga, who's really had a stormer today. He's getting better and better as the season progresses. And that shot wide to the right by Karabatic. And he earns a free throw. We're into the final 9 minutes now in this contest. Veszprem still with a decent lead, 3 goals. Will it be enough? Back underway. Karabatic waiting in the centre. Hansen lays it off to him eventually. Sole with the impetus. Hansen has a look around, tries to find the line, but it's the wing rather, but it's stolen. And a chance now for Veszprem to break if they need to, but the Veszprem bench and those who are not on the bench who are right beside me telling them to calm down. There's no need to rush things now from a Veszprem perspective. Lauga has a word with Makeda and Nenadic back in the left back position. Round comes Marguc as a second line from the right wing. Oh, great movement by Rasmus Lauga. Left everyone for dead in the centre of that defence. Almost had himself fooled. Good response by Nikola Karabatic. Route 1 stuff from him. Here's from Lauga again. Almost trips over himself. But caught out the defenders and managed to regain his composure, which is all that matters. Now he's on the left-hand side of this backcourt trio. Makeda goes in as a second line player. Lauga again! Wow, 2 in a row for Rasmus. Rockets that one into the top right-hand corner. And with that, it's a 4-goal game. Veszprem have this game in their grasp. PSG with the timeout. Got to give the PSG fans here in the arena full credit. Despite things not going their way in this game, they have not stopped backing their team from start to finish. We almost had a bit of a disaster there for PSG. They had 8 men on the court, but Jan Gentil got off just in time. He didn't get the memo about playing 7v6 in attack. With Luke Steins in the center, he tries to break through, penalty earned. And an immediate result of that 7v6. Corrales has a word with Makeda. Makeda not looking too interested. Yeah, just a bit late there. Andreas Nielsen trying to help out in defense. It was Ligan Bari who was beaten in the first place. So Miguel Hansen, yet again from 7 meters, this time facing Corrales again. Fires that one right over his head, gives him a bit of a haircut. Three-goal game, still plenty of time, considering how quickly the goals have come flying in this match for PSG to get something from it. But Veszprem have just looked so confident in the attack, led in the centre there by Rasmus Lauga. And Nenadic, who's also scoring for fun in this game, in the backcourt as well. Lauga take on Konku, lays it off to Nenadic. Nenadic leaves it behind him though. Gentil lays it off to Miguel Hansen. Tanzi. Ball out to the wing. Plenty of space. Near post shot by Benoit Gonku. And PSG make it a 2-goal game. There's Elohim Brandy. Wonderful to see him in the arena. Suffered a stabbing on New Year's Eve and is slowly but surely coming back to full health, so we wish him all the best and hopefully see him back on court. And how dearly would everyone in this arena love to see him. And this PSG team now find themselves back within 2. It's a timeout for Illich at Veszprem.
It was success until now.
I will go deep. They wait the close. Hey, listen. First in defense, 7-6 if they play. Hey, if we don't pass the block, you close, second close always. And I want that 3 right hand offer shoot. Right back. Okay, in attack you play Montpellier. If they play 5-1, play 7 direct for 1-on-1.
Come on, guys. Get to him.
So a test of Veszprem's nerve here. They managed to beat Kielce in a tight game last week at home. Can they get an away victory here? Not like that, they can't. And a rare mistake in the attack from Rasmus Lauge. Go back to 2014 for the last time Veszprem were able to beat PSG here in Paris. Tanzi with the breakthrough, and with that, it's a 1-goal game. On your TV screens you can see 34-36, but in the arena it's 35-36. Here we go, now we're all level again, everyone's equal. On the scoreboard, however, you can see a rogue shoe from Ntanzi as he scores without the shoe. Who needs it? He's only been on the court for brief periods in the last minute or so, but he already got himself a goal. And the arena here, a boiling point. Ball into Nielsen, through the legs of Gentil. And Veszprem, 2-goal lead again. Luke Steins looking to correct that. Lays it off to Hansen. Rabil. Sadu and Tanzi filling in the right back position. Not a bad call whatsoever. Sole did okay, but Tanzi overall a more confident backcourt player. Steins right into the heart of the defense, and it's a goal. Wow, how about that, Luke Steins? That one got over the line by the narrowest of margins, I reckon. The referees were pretty convinced. Does well to ride the challenge, and you can see there the ball does bounce behind the line and it's full. So Luke Steins, with goal number 6, makes it a 1-goal game. Lauge gets it back off Makeda. Oh, that pass a bit loose, picked up eventually by Jorge Makeda. They have to reset here. Still no passive play, Lauge. That one blocked on the way through, free throw given. And he stays down as well. His exertion in this game, he really has done everything. He's played almost the entire match as well. Now he's being given a rest here. Canton Mahé comes in to face his fellow Frenchman for the final 3 minutes in the center. Mahé against Toft Hansen, and the referee's in 2 minds there, I think, for a moment. They give the free throw Veszprem's way, hand up for passive play. Nenadic lays it off to Mahé. And it's saved, but a penalty called again. Jan Gentil frustrated. But inside defending by Benoit Concu, I think it was. Or it was Ntanzi, who was the last man. Both of them clearly inside, you could see. So an easy decision for the referees to make in the end. And Peter Nenadic, yet again, steps out to 8 meters to face Jan Gentil. Jan Gentil can't do anything about it. 2-goal game again. Oh, we might have time yet for one of these teams to get to 40. 38-36, what a game. Not one for the defensive purists by any means, but there has been some good defensive play as well. That's a great pass into the line, through the hands of the keeper by Kamil Szybczak. PSG respond yet again. Now they need a stop, one way or another. The entire arena on their feet. These final 2 minutes and 15 seconds, looking for one big stop from this defense. Omar to Mahe, tries to find a line. Oh, great pickup by Andy Nielsen. Got the shot off as well before he landed. Ball across the Steins. Tanzi has a look around and lays it off. Szybczak comes in as a second line player. No goalkeeper at home. PSG goes 7v6. Hansen. Ball across to Tanzi, out to Koku. Oh, well, the pass eventually goes to the line. Not sure that's what they were planning. And in the end, there were bodies all over that 6-meter area. Rodrigo Corrales frustrated. You can see Steins comes across. 2 defenders in there as well, picked up by Karabatic. It's mayhem in there, but it was a goal at the end. And there's still 90 seconds left to play. Ah, who said? These teams had nothing to play for. They know which position they end up in the group, but that doesn't take away anything from their willingness to get the victory here today. Mahe, Nenadic, blocked across to Mahe, out to the left wing, has to be recycled. Mahe into the line, it's cut away by Toft Hansen. The referees say illegally. Going to be no suspension. They're just going to get the floor swept up again. 3 bodies on the ground. Now, this has been such an enthralling contest. And at the end, it would feel fair if it ended up a draw. 40-40 wouldn't be bad. But before we get to that point, it's another timeout, this time for Veszprem.
Listen, 5-1, simple things. Open for one side, 1-on-1 situation, you go 1-on-1. Okay, 7 direct. 7 direct, open for 1-on-1. If it's 6-0, I want that Lula for you, and you attack Toft Hansen for 1-on-1 again. Hi, guys, to win this match.
We have 6 balls. Guys, come on, hey. Let's go win this match. Let's go win this match. Get on him.
Andreas, run back like a man.
Well, again, very calm and very straightforward instructions from Momir Ilic to his players, telling them exactly what he wants from them. And interesting that they take it here. With a minute left to play, if they can get the goal here, that should wrap things up. A 2-goal lead with 40-odd seconds left. Well, though I say that, you never know. The goal here will certainly help. Stop though for PSG. They'll have a chance to draw things level. Mahe goes for a stroll. Nenadic tries to spin through, taking on Toft Hansen as coach instructed. He draws the foul, hand up for passive play. It will be a wild shot here from Peter Nenadic. There isn't, the ball into the line. Oh, but too many steps in the end taken against Nenadic. And a chance here for PSG to break. Hansen back in the Steins, back to Hansen. 30 seconds left, and now a timeout for PSG and Raul Gonzalez as they try to formulate a way through and get the draw. Let's listen in.
C'est bien, mais c'est difficile de tirer là-bas, hein. Ok.
Non, c'est ça.
Ok. On joue de la gauche vers
See too many steps by Peter Nenadic in the end as he decided against the shot. The idea to pass it was good. You can see different stages of grief there. Jorge Makeda could barely contain himself while he didn't contain himself. All right, here we go. 25 seconds left. Miguel Hansen. Intanzi back to Steins. Steins to Intanzi into the line. Camille Shipjack. Tight angle. Penalty. Oh. Corrales almost wrestles with the referee there. And a 2-minute suspension as well against Andy Nielsen for the push. And it's an avenue they've gone down over and over again in this game. Drawing the fouls against Nielsen in that number 2 position in defense. And it's worked out yet again. 15 seconds left, so whatever happens here, there will be one last opportunity for Veszprem. No more timeouts. So PSG already, well, deciding whether they should push forward for the potential rebound or stay back and defend. Half of them stay back, half of them go forward. Miguel Hansen against Corrales. Oh, nice finish into the top left-hand corner. 10 seconds left. It's 39-39. We're all square. Ball to Nenadic. Nenadic looking for the space. Out to Omar! Omar at the dead. Steals victory back for Telekom Veszprem in the most enthralling and fascinating of games here. 79.